introduction about light. So light is what? So that's a type of energy. A type of energy. So this is a type of energy. Mea Shakti Visheshayak. And another important thing, it's a type of wave. Okay, so we call that electromagnetic wave. And electromagnetic wave. And we have learned in grade 6, it travels in a straight path. Light travels in a straight another thing, light is subjected to two phenomena. So what are they? Reflection and refraction. Alokaya vedila, shiny surface එක වැදුනොත්. If it strikes on a shiny surface, it will reflect. Okay. If it strikes with a transparent medium, it will refract. Yeah, reflect වෙන්නත් පුළුවන් වැදිලා අපහු වෙනවා නැත්නම් if that medium is transparent, when a light ray travels from one transparent medium to another transparent medium, it will penetrate through that. We call that penetration by changing the direction, refraction. Light is subjected to reflection and refraction. A type of energy, an electromagnetic wave. Light travels in a straight path. Light is subjected to reflection and refraction. නිශාර පුතා මේ බෝඩ් එක ක්ලියර් වුනේ නැති ප්‍රශ්නේ පුතාට දැන් හරි ගියාද ඒක? Is that okay now?
Yes, sir.
Sometimes it happens so. නේද? සමහර ලාවට ඒක වෙනවා නේද?
ඔව් සර් ලීව් වෙලා ආය ආපුවම හරියනවා.
Okay. කමන්නේ පුතේ අපි දැනට මෙහෙම කරමු. වීඩියෝ එකේ නම් එහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි ඔයා Zoom YouTube දෙකම එකපාර කරන්න ගියොත් ඒත් ඒක වෙනවා. පුතා reflection refraction අපි පොඩ්ඩක් පොඩි උපසටහන් දෙකකින් demonstrate කරමු. So here's a glossy surface that act as a plane mirror. Here's a light ray that's coming towards this mirror surface. What happens after striking this? It starts to reflect. So this is what? Reflection. That's reflection. Another thing, so there are two transparent mediums. Here's water and this is glass. When a light ray comes, through the water, it travels somewhat higher speed because water. So that's not much denser than glass. When it strikes these intersurface, what will happen? So this is the normal. It bends towards the normal. Male normal like a පැත්තට හැරෙනවා. Its initial direction was like this, but finally what happens? It changes its direction. Glass ටිකක්
එතකොට
තදයි.
ඔතෙන්ට පෙන්සිල් එකක් දැම්මොත් එහෙම නිකන් බෙන්ඩ් වෙලා වගේ නේද පේන්නේ?
It seems to be broken. Very good. Okay, so that's the effect of refraction. පුතේ මේකට කියන මොකක් කියලාද? So this is known as refraction. That's refraction. පුතා දැන් ඉස්කෝලේ උගන්වන්නේ නැද්ද මේ දවස්වල?
No sir.
No, sir. Sir, there's a strike.
They are teaching for us. So for us, they're still teaching.
No, sir.
And even there is test.
They are teaching for us, sir.
They said they are studying until 11th lesson to test. We are having classes every day. But I think government school does not have, no sir.
Yes, here's government school students මට G කියලා message කරන්න. Government school students G දාන්න. Government school
The private school P.
private school P දාන්න. මේ කවුද එක පෙළට G දාගෙන ගියා. Okay.
Sir, Mama sir, sorry, sir. Sir, I can't message.
ප්‍රශ්නයක් නේද? මට ඕක තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකක්ද මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ කියලා. හුඟක් අය කිව්වා එහෙම message කරන්න බෑ. Maybe with this new update. පුතා මේ දැන් government school පුතාලට ඉගෙනන්නේ නැද්ද එතකොට මේ දවස්වල?
No,
No
sir.
sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
හරි. ඔය මේ government school එක උගන්වනවා කියලා කියන කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද? කවුරු හරි government school එක උගන්වන කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද? ඉගෙන ගන්න කෙනෙක්. ඒ කියන්නේ ටීචර්ස්ලා උගන්වනවා මේ දවස්වල.
අපිට සර් එක ටීචර් කෙනෙක් විතරක් පේපර් එකක් කියවලා තිබ්බා.
එහෙමද? හොඳ
Sir,
කෙනෙක්.
අපිට maths class විතරක් කරනවා.
නෑ මට මේ
නෑ සර් ඒ ටීචර් වෙනදාට කරන්නේ නැහැ. හැබැයි ස්ට්‍රයික් එක දවසේ එව්වා.
එහෙමද? මේව කරමු. මොකද දන්නවද මම කරන්න හදන්නේ? මම ගණන් පන්ති කිහිපයක් කරන්න යන්නේ. පාඩමේ ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ පන්තියේ නම තමයි let's learn mathematics scientifically. විද්‍යාත්මකව ගණිතය ඉගෙන ගන්න හැටි. දැන් සර් ගණන් හදනවා steps විදිහට. You just follow the steps of making a sum. ගණනක් හදනකොට අර සර්ගේ steps ටික follow කරලා මතක තියාගෙන හදන එක තමයි උගක් කරන්නේ. So but sometimes you do not ask why do we do so? ඇයි එහෙම කරන්නේ? You are not asking. There's a science behind that. එහෙම කරන්න හේතුවක් තියෙනවා. අන්න ඒ හේතු ටික පැහැදිලි කරලා මුළු උදාහරණයක් විදිහට ගණන් පාඩමක් ගත්තාම if we consider one maths lesson I'll teach that within 5 minutes. මම විනාඩි 5කින් ඒක උගන්වලා ඉවර කරනවා. අනිත් මුළු පැය එකයි විනාඩි 55ම ගණන් හදන්න. So that type of experiment. Okay, I'll invite you when I'll schedule that. Okay, I'll schedule it nearly within this week. Before that, we have to cover that lost paper class. ඔක්කොටම කලින් අද lost වෙච්ච paper class එක කරන්න ඕනේ. හරි පුතේ එහෙනම් මම එක අතකින් සතුටු වෙනවා ඔයාලට මේ දවස්වල ඉස්කෝලේ නැත්නම් හේතුව ඕම් පොඩි විවේකයක් එන්න ඇති නිවාඩුවක් නේද? හොඳයි. නිදා ගන්න. හරි? කවුරුන් සර් කිව්වා?
Sir, can you please be silent?
Rifki, you asked something.
Sir, we lost the paper class today, no, sir.
Oh, Budhe, Mama, I explained what happens today morning.
Then we can do it next week, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m.
5 a.m. to 9 a.m. But I think some of you are not in a position to participate up to 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
I'll give you a nice alternative for that. Okay. I'll suggest a method for that. Until then, wait. Sorry. Which day? Sorry.
Sir,
Good.
what if
So you have
we...
taken down this. I think that's okay. Now, let's start the lesson.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, are you there? Sir?
Sir mute කරලා.
Yes, sir.
That's okay.
Okay sir.
මම බලද්දි මේ
Sir.
ගිටාර් එකට මේ පවර් සප්ලයි කරලා ඒක ඕෆ් කරලා නැහැ. 아무තු සද්දයක් ඇහෙනවා ඒක පාට. ඩින් ඩින් ගාලා බලද්දි ගිටාර්.
Excuse me, sorry.
Yes, tell me son.
Sir, we did the lesson on Wednesday. That all lesson.
But this is Friday no. මේ Friday නේ පුතා. Friday විතරක් එන students ලා ඉන්නවා. There are students, so those who are coming only Friday. So they don't know that Wednesday works. Therefore, we have to continue from the place where we stop. දැන් පුතේ මේ light කියන lesson එක කලේ නැති අය ඉන්නව නේද මේ Friday class එකේ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
එයාලට
Yes.
තමයි මේ කරන්නේ. හරි?
Yes sir.
එතකොට Wednesday ආපු පුතාලත් එනවනේ මේකට. So Wednesday students also come into here. They know this. What they do? So they just memorize these things. They are cramming. ඒගොල්ලෝ මතකද කියලා බලනවා. සර් උගන්වන ධ්‍යාය මතක් වෙනවා. So that's a big chance for you. Okay. Amra means 7L. So that's shadow. Okay. Common name for that is shadow. How this shadow is formed?
Sir ඇන්ටම්ර නැද්ද අපිට?
පුතා
ඇන්ටම්ර.
Okay, so here's the light source. If you put an object here, here's the object, and light comes, and this half of the object is exposed to the light, the other half is darkened because of the absence of light. Okay, so this if you put a screen here, here's the screen. Okay, so you can see the shadow of this object on the screen. So you can see it like this. Absence of light, so that's umbra. But you can see another light shadow around this umbra. So we can increase that light shadow by
Penumbra.
keeping
That's
this
penumbra.
light source, by keeping the light source closer to the object. පුතා මේ object එකට ලං කළොත් light source එක that slight shadow so we call that what?
Penumbra.
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 That's penumbra. Okay, so let's take this down. So this is the
Sir,
screen.
Antumbra නැද්ද?
මොකද්ද පුතේ?
Antumbra. ANTUMBRA.
Antumbra. No. So we are talking about umbra and penumbra.
So I had a connection problem. Should we draw this?
Yes, so we have to draw this. Puta, if you don't have time, you can take a print screen and draw it later.
Okay, sir.
I have finished, sir.
Okay, good. Puta,
Me too,
so
sir.
this
Me too.
sharp umbra can be taken so by a sharp beam of light when the light source is somewhat away from the object. Okay, but when the light source is closer to the object, this umbra and penumbra, so actually the penumbral size increases and the sharpness of umbra is decreased. Make a හොඳ experiment එකක් ගෙදර කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. අපි light source එකට ලං කළොත් එහෙම if we,
Sir, I did it. I did the experiment.
you did that
Me
experiment.
too, sir.
Okay, good.
Sir, but with a
ඉතින්
torch.
with a torch.
Yes.
See? Don't use that white color, very strong torch for that. Use that with normal incandescent bulb, torch bulb එකක් තියෙන torch එකක් පාවිච්චි කරන්න. That's good. Okay, so in the activity 9.2, there's an activity. So there's a series of activities. Activities ගොඩක් තමයි තියෙන්නේ. In this 9.2 activity, you can see we put transparent glass in between the object and the light source. Then also we can see this umbra and penumbra, a sharp image. What happens if we use that translucent material? The light rays are scattered light, therefore
Sir.
blurred.
Blurred umbra.
Yes, blurred umbra is produced. බොඳ විච්ච හෙවණැල්ලක් තමයි ලැබෙන්නේ. Okay, so you can practice that. දැන් අපි ඒක පාවිච්චි කරන හුඟක් වෙලාවට මේ බෝඩ් එකේ තියෙන shadow එක අයින් කරන්න. අනිත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඕක. The shadow is obstacle for your vision. Therefore, we do not directly focus the light. Sometimes, you know, in studios, photographers are using light with white color umbrella. සුදු පාට කුඩේකට තමයි light එක ගහන්නේ. Okay, light is focused to umbrella or white color paper enclosed box, light box එකක් පාවිච්චි කරනවා. Okay, so then shadows cannot be seen as a sharp shadow. Okay, so that's a way of making blurred shadows. මේක පුතා අපි ඔය ලොකු පරීක්ෂණ ලියා ගන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. It's wasting time. Next, take down below that.
We are drawing this diagram.
No, before that, look at the board. When a transparent object or plane object, තල වස්තුවක්, transparent plane object is placed the place between Rifki, place between the light source and the object, placed between the light source and the screen, light source and the screen, no, light source and the object. A clear, sharp umbra and penumbra can be observed. Object, a sharp umbra and penumbra can be observed. Sharp umbra and penumbra can be observed. But instead of that, if you put translucent plane, next point we have to write, but before that, I think, yes, in activity 9.2, පුතා මේ ටික ලියලා එමු. Okay, like this.
diagram එක draw කරන්න ඕනද?
No need to draw. So what you have to draw is this A plane object. Okay, so in between the light source and the object. Just show that.
So after the next point, now we should draw.
Yes, you have to add this to previously drawn one. No need to draw new one. That's consuming time. That's wasting time.
So what's the next point?
Yes, next point. Wait until others are taking
Finish,
this
sir.
down.
Finish.
Good.
Offer.
පුතේ මම මේ චූටි පොඩි රික්වෙස්ට් එකක් ඔයාලගෙන් කරන්නේ ෆිනිෂ් කියලා කෑ ගහන්න එපා. මේ ටික දවසකට. හරිද? මොකද අර ලයිව් කෙනෙක් බැලුවොත් එහෙම එයාට බෝඩ් එකේ පේන්නේ එයා ලියලියානේ ඉන්නේ. ෆිනිෂ් කියන එක නව පේනවා. තේරෙනවද? හරි? ඒක ඔයාලටම පෙනේ වීඩියෝ එක බලන්න ගියොත් එහෙම. So you have to experience that. Therefore, just tell me, just send me a message as finish or completed. Good. The second one, if you put translucent plane instead of A, when a translucent material or translucent sheet is used between light source and the object. Light source and the object, blurred umbra and penumbra. Blurred umbra and penumbra can be observed. Putha, tell me one example for this translucent. Decorative glass, oil paper,
Sir, tissue.
Yes, oil, paper, tissue.
Sir, do you have to draw that?
No need to draw because we have drawn the setup. So what we have to do is just change this A. A means the object, plain object here. Next time, what we do? අපි ඊළඟට කරන්නේ මෙතන opaque sheet එකක් පාවිච්චි කරමු. Like cardboard, asbestos.
When we use cardboards, we cannot see umbra and penumbra.
Yes, both umbra and penumbra cannot be seen.
Sir, are we objects?
Yes, opaque object. Okay, now, right. මම ලියන්නේ පුතේ මම කියන්න ඔයාලට ලිව්ව හැකි. When an opaque sheet, right? Next point. When an opaque sheet, when an opaque sheet, within bracket take down cardboard, within bracket take down cardboard.
Sir, when,
OPAQUE.
sir, when an
Opaque sheet within bracket cardboard. Example එකක් හරි. When an opaque sheet is used between the light source and the object, umbra එක පේන්නෙත් නැහැ, penumbra පේන්නෙත් නැහැ. කොහොමද කියන්නේ? Neither.
Either umbra or penumbra.
Both umbra and penumbra cannot
No,
be
no, that's
observed.
wrong. Bihanga, how to tell that?
So shall I say?
Neither umbra, no. Okay? Neither umbra nor penumbra.
NOR, no, sir. NOR.
Yes, NOR. Okay. Object. Neither umbra nor penumbra can be observed, cannot be observed.
Cannot be observed.
Cannot be observed.
No, that's can be observed. Can be observed. Why is that? Not meaning
Nice.
is in this no and neither. නැත්තම් neither කියලාත් කියනවා මේකට හරි. මේ neither no කියද්දී නෑ කියන අදහස තියෙනවා. Therefore, if you put cannot be here, එතකොට අදහස වෙනස් වෙනවා.
So please tell again.
Object, neither umbra nor penumbra can be observed. Opaque sheet is used between light source and the object. Neither umbra nor penumbra can be observed.
Sir, source and okay, okay, sir.
Please switch off the microphone. Okay, thank you. Now, next we have to observe what would happen if this light source is close to the object.
You can
We
see a
can't
sharp umbrella.
observe penumbra.
Yes, if this is close to, if this light source is closer to the object, penumbra
You
is
can
sharp.
see a
Umbra
sharp
can we
umbrella.
see?
No, no, that's not sharp. ඒක sharp නෙමෙයි එතකොට. තේරෙනවද? It is not sharp in that case. So sharp image or sharp shadow can be seen when the light source is somewhat away from the object. Object එකෙන් ඈත් වුණාම තමයි මේක පේන්නේ. ලං වුණොත් එකක් ලොකු වෙනවා. මොකද්ද? penumbra එක ලොකු වෙනවා.
Penumbra.
Okay.
Sir, ඈත් වුණොත් penumbra එක නැති වෙනවද?
ඈත් වුණොත් penumbra එක
නැති වෙනවද?
නැති වෙනවා නෙමෙයි කුඩා වෙනවා. හරි? It becomes small. සෙනුමි මෙනාදී සර් අද උදේ පේපර් ක්ලාස් එක තිබ්බද? දැන් මේ පේපර් ක්ලාස් එක ගැන දෙපහක් කිව්වද? එතකොට දුව කීයටද ක්ලාස් එකට ආවේ? මේ දැන්ද සහභාගී වුණේ? සෙනුමි එක්කෝ එක හුඟක් කලින් අහපු ප්‍රශ්නයක්ද? Okay, no matter.
Sir, mama දැන් ආවේ.
එහෙමද? පුතේ මේ charge ගහලා නිදාගත්තා? charge වෙලා නැහැ. Why? Power failed. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් හැමෝටම වෙන දෙයක්. මේ මගේ 3 වෙනි පන්තිය කරපුවාම බැටරි නිල් සමහරලාට ක්ලාස් එක කර ඉන්න ගමනුත් මේ ඔෆ් වෙනවා. this මේ කැම් එක මේ high quality දාලා අපි ක්ලාස් කරපුවාම පෝන් මේවා හීට් වෙනවා. එතකොට ඉක්මනටම බැටරි ඩිස්චාර්ජ් වෙනවා. ඉතින්
Sir,
ඒ
එතකොට රෑට ගැහුවම overcharge වෙන්න පුළුවන්.
ඕවර්චාර්ජ් කියලා එකක් මේ දැකලා නැහැ පුතා. Why? When it is just charge, we unplug it and work.
Sir,
අපිට
එහෙම sir overcharge වෙන්නේ නැහැ sir.
overcharge වෙන්නේ නැහැ අලුත් මේ අලුත් devices protect වෙනවා. දැන් laptop එකක් ගමුකෝ. You are using a laptop. Your battery overcharge වෙයි කියලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිතනවානේ. What happens? It has a sensor of this electric potential just as it reaches to the maximum voltage, it disconnects. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා ඇති charging bulb එක off වෙනවා. මේ අලුත් laptop වල තියෙන. අර ඉස්සර තිබ්බ dual core වගේ වල ඒවා වෙනවා අඩුයි. හරි? The new laptops, the mobile phones, they are
Sir,
charging.
now my laptop
Sir,
battery is
Oppo
full,
වල
but I am still charging it.
Okay, okay, ගොඩක් ලොකු පාඩමක් තියෙනවා කියලා දෙන්න ඔය charging ක්‍රියාවලිය ගැන. අපි ඒක වෙන දවසක කතා කරමු. මගෙන් අනිවාර්යෙන් අහන්න. හරි. What I wanted to explain you මට පුතාලට කියලා දෙන්න ඕන උනේ. So what happens when the light source is closer to the object? Okay, now let's study that. So for this purpose we are using a torch. අපි torch එකක් ගන්නවා light source එක විදියට.
Sir,
Yes.
මම සෙනමි සර් මම මේක එදා බදාද ක්ලාස් එකේ කරා සර් මම log out වෙන්නද?
මේක බදාදා ක්ලාස් එකේ කළා ඔයා log out වෙන්නද කියලා නේ අහන්නේ.
ඔව් සර්.
Okay, no matter.
Thank you.
Okay. Good. If your mind tells so, හිත කියනවා නම් මේක මේ බදාද පන්තියත් කළා මේ මොකටද අහන් ඉන්නේ වගේ කතාවක්. They don't know the purpose of participating twice. දෙපාරක් ඉන්නේ ඇයි කියන එකේ අවබෝධය නැහැනේ. ඒක දෙන්න බෑ. So you must have that requirement. දෙපාරක් ඉන්නේ මේක ඇහිලා ඇහිලා මතක හිටින්න. ඉතින් මම යන්නේ නෑ අනේ මේ ඉගෙන ගන්නකෝ කියලා පස්සෙන් ගිහිල්ලා උගන්නන්න. Right? So you must have that.
සර් ක්ලාස් එක ෆ්‍රීද?
පුතේ
ඒ ක්ලාස් එක සර් ෆ්‍රීද?
නෑ පුතේ මේ ක්ලාස් එක වගේම තමයි ඒකත්. දෙකටම දෙපාරක් මුදල් අය කරන්නේ නැහැ. හරි? දෙකටම දෙපාරක් මුදල් අය කරන්නේ නැහැ. මේ ලයින් එක ඇද වුණාද? හුනේ. If this is again okay. Now look at this. I draw a small object. Yes, the object. You can see these upper and lower two light rays. Okay. I advise you to draw two light rays first. පුතේ ඉස්සෙල්ලාම light rays දෙකෙන් ගන්න. So this is the lighted half of this object. And this dark region. Here's the electric torch. Let's draw a screen here. Good. Next, we have to know what happens to the penumbra. Yes. From the bottom of this torch or the light source, I draw a line to the upper surface of this object. Okay, now you can see the occurrence of this penumbra. Yes.
It's hard to draw the screen, sir. Can you tell me how to draw it?
Yes, Puta, you can first draw a line. So that's a shorter line like this. Okay, this way. Here's your object. Okay, so you draw a line like this, and this line, yes, it's like this. ළඟ තියෙන එක ලොකුයි ඈත චූටි. Okay, so that's how you see that.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. You have to put a title when the light source is closer to the object. When the light source is closer to the object. What can you see?
Increase the size of penumbra.
Yes. It increases the size of the penumbra.
So everything is gloomy.
Puta,
Yes, sir.
maybe the penumbra. Okay, wait, I'll focus that again. Not sharp, no?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to see your response. මට මේ ඔයාලගේ ප්‍රතිචාරය බලන්න ඕන වුණා. Pisun Puta, did you draw this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tishan, okay with writing this? You have finished?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I have put you a direct message. සර් ඉවරයි නේද සර් F කියලා මේ send කරන්නද සර්?
ඔව් දැන් මේ පුතා mic එක on කළානේ. හරි. Completed. Finish. ප්‍රශ්නයක් වැදගත් එකක් අහද්දිම විතරක් on කරන්න. හරි. If not, don't switch on your mic. Because your prompting of prompting your video is not under my control now. Okay. Good. Next instance, when the light source is away from the object. So we write that when the light source is far away. Far away or away from.
Sir, next image, no, sir?
Yes, away from the object. That's the next image you have to draw. මට නම් චුට්ටයි වෙනස් කරන්න තියෙන්නේ. But try to draw this with the same scale as you drawn earlier. කලින් ඇඳ වගේම ඒ ප්‍රමාණෙම object එකක්. The same distance you have to maintain between the object and the image. Object and the screen. පුතෙක් මේක පෙළට අඳින්න. So object must be here and the screen must be here. Right? මේ දුර වෙනස් කරන්න බෑ ඔයාලට. The only thing you change is the distance between කමන්නේ මාත් වෙලත් එක්ක අඳින්නම්කෝ. So you හැබැයි යටින් අඳිනකොට මට පේන්නේ තින්ද ඇද වෙනවා නේද? බලමු. What happens? We keep the torch somewhere around here. Okay. Two parallel light rays. Okay, you can see the size of the penumbra decreases. Okay, I'll draw that here. මම මේක මෙතන අදින්නම්. This earlier one, no matter. I'll keep that there to compare. The earlier one. I'll use another color. Now I'm going to use this red color to make this penumbra. Okay, so it comes nicely. My pen is crying. New penumbra. New penumbral size is very small. Size of the penumbra decreases. Lakshika, is that okay? කොහෙද ලක්ෂික බලන්න හිටියේ?
සර් අපෙනුත් ලයිට් එකක් එමිට් වෙනවා නේද?
කොයින්ද පුතේ ලයිට් එකක් එමිට් වෙනවා කිව්වේ?
සර් ඇඟෙන්
ඇඟෙන් ලයිට් එකක් නෙමෙයි ඒකට අපි කියන්නේ aura එකක්. That's not sensitive to naked eye. So aura can be detected by special cameras. Good. So this is what you have to see. පුතේ මේ ray diagrams වලින් පැහැදිලි කරන එකක් අපිට හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. එකම එකක් තියෙනවා. But that will never appear in your exam. ඒක exam එකට හම්බ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. So we further investigate this. අපි තවදුරටත් මේක ඉගෙන ගන්න යනවා. සනේෂි So we are going to study this further. What do we do? අපි මොකද පුතා කරන්නේ? So we have to color the face of this light source. මේ torch එකේ මුහුණත පාට කරනවා. We are going to color that. How? The upper surface, the upper half with a certain color, red or blue, and lower half with another color. Okay, then we can see part of this umbra, half of this umbra and penumbra, so that's in another color. So umbra is always dark color, but penumbra contains part of light. එයාගේ පොඩි ආලෝකයකුත් තියෙනවා. That's just a that's not 100% dark. It contains some amount of light, and if you stick a color paper, color cellophane, or you can make it color by using marker pens, then it gives two colors. So next we are going to study that. Yes, activity. So that's 9.4. අපි ඒක steps විදියට පොඩ්ඩක් ලියගමු. Activity 9.4. Yes, here the things you require: a torch. Yes, an object. So what's the object you require? Small ball. Object means small ball, and you require a screen. Okay, so that's screen, piece of white color board. Piece of white board as a screen. Yes, next thing you require, පුතේ අපි පාට දෙකකින් පාට කරන්නයි. So we are going to color this torch face of the torch with two colors. Okay, one half with half of that with red and blue, red color and blue color. And lower half with white color. So this is our activity. For this purpose, you require what? Blue and red cellophane ගන්න ඕන. හැබැයි අපිට මේ experiment එකේ පොතේ දීලා තියෙන්නේ red and blue marker pens. Red and blue marker pens. Yes, You can directly color the glass of torch, or you can use a polythene, okay, piece of polythene. Therefore, you have to add that also, a piece of transparent polythene. A piece of transparent polythene. Okay, now next, the method. Yes, what you have to do in the method? First, you have to stick the polythene paper එක අලවන්න වෙනවා. Yes, to the face of the torch, or you can directly color it, no harm, because there's a glass. මේ glass එකක් තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. Yes, you can stick or tie. එක්කෝ polythene එක පුතේ මෙන්න මේ වගේ. Yes, a polythene paper. So you can tie this to the torch by using a thread. Okay. Here's the way that you have tied the polythene over here. මෙහෙම නේද පේන්නේ? polythene එක tie කළොත්.
Yes, sir.
You keep the polythene like this, and just like a toppy. Just like a toffee, okay? This is how you can see that. Yes, the thread you use to tie that, and you have to color it with blue, upper blue and lower red. You write the method. So you have to keep space to draw this. අපි මේක ඉස්සරලා ඇඳලා එමුද? Okay, let's draw this first. අපි ඉස්සරලා ඇඳලා එමු. Here you can see upper position of the blue color and lower position of the blue color. Okay, now I take that two color of light trace like this, blue, upper blue and lower red. Upper blue and lower red. First thing you have to draw. Next, lower blue. Okay, I'll draw the object now. Here's the object. I'll use the black color. Good. Now, look at this. Here's a technique of drawing this. So you have to take the lower position of the blue color and it goes through the upper point. Like this. Okay. Next, you have to consider the upper point of the red color. Can you understand this? So
Yes.
next it goes through the bottom of yes, now it's okay now, it's fine. But I am having a invisible ruler. ඔයාලට පේන්නේ නැති ruler එකක් පාවිච්චි කරනවා. Okay, so that's the umbra and penumbra in two colors. පුතා මේ මට කියන මේ light rays මේ කෙරෝලේ තියෙන light ray එක අපේ torch එක වටේම තියෙන කෙලවරෙම යනවා නේද මෙහෙම වටේටම යනවා නේද? It comes around this outer margin, outer blue margin. It goes 3D, three-dimensional it goes. Can you understand that? Okay, so that goes through this three-dimensional curve surface, over the curved surface. Then what happens at the midpoint of this? Okay, it makes a circular okay. Now penumbra in two colors. Penumbra occurs in two colors. Okay, put arrowheads. This is arrowhead. Okay, I draw the screen as the last step. Okay, I think you have drawn this. Putala මේක ඇඳලා ඉවරද? Do you want more time?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. First, we have to write. It's the method. Tie or stick. Tie or stick. The transparent piece. මාතිකම ලියමු. Piece of transparent piece of polythene. Transparent piece of polythene. කොහටද පුතේ? To the face of the torch. To the face of the torch. තවත් පැහැදිලි කොහොම කිව්වොත්? To the face of the torch as shown in the figure. Yes, as shown in the figure. As shown in the figure.
අද ක්ලාස් එකේ ඉවරුණාමත් සර් අපි මේ ඇක්ටිව් ගෲප් එකට සහ අන්තිමේට ලියපු නෝට් එක දාන්න ඕනද සර්?
Oh, no matter. Photo එකක් දාන්න. හැබැයි ඔක දාලා තියෙනවන එකක් අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. If you have already sent, no need to put that. Okay?
Sir, I didn't draw one figure because I had a connection problem. I told you.
Okay, no matter. If you have a connection problem, that's why I sent a video. But this will be sent to that working group, active group. Therefore, I wait about several hours for the participation of or adding of students to that particular group. Okay, no matter. So method tie or stick the transparent piece of polythene to the face of the torch as shown in the figure. Next, color half of it. Color half of අර්ධවෘත්තයක්, semicircle, half of the circle, circular face. එහෙම ගමු. Half of the circular face. Here's the face. Its shape is circular. Therefore, we call that circular face. Color half of the circular face with blue and the other half with red color. Other half with red color. Next step. මට ලියන්න ඉඩ නැති හින්දා මම උඩින් ලියන්න. Light and direct the torch towards the object. Light and next step. So that's under method, okay? Light up and direct the torch. Direct the torch towards the object. Towards the object, towards the object, and observe the umbra and penumbra, and observe umbra and penumbra.
So it's not clear.
This is clear, Pudha. So I think we have only 5 minutes. Please hurry up, leave and come again.
Okay, sir.
සර් මම ප්ලේට් ටෙක්ටොනික්ස් ගැන නෝට් එකක් එවුව හම්බුණාද?
පුතේ notes හුඟක් අය එවලා තිබ්බා. These days I am very tough with my schedule of doing classes, paper classes, theory classes. So I'll check it as I get free time.
ඕකේ සර්.
Good. So this is the way of doing that. Next, your observation. So you can observe half of the penumbra in blue color and the half of the umbra in red color. Okay. So your observation, you write next. I'll erase this. Okay. Observation. Yes, how you can observe this? Half of the penumbra. Can be observed.
Sir, at what time the class is over?
Sorry?
Sir, at what time the class is over?
පුතා මට ඔයා කියන දේ ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ පොඩ්ඩක් මයික් එකට ලම් වෙලා කියන්න.
Sir, at what time the class is over?
So that's at 6.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay. Good. Half of the penumbra can be observed in blue color, while the other half in red color. While the other half in red color. That means two halves of the this penumbra. Two halves of the penumbra is colored with different colors. අර්ධ දෙකම two halves භාගයකට කියන්නේ half නේ. ඒක plural form එක halves. Okay, so both halves of this penumbra is appeared in two colors. Okay, so now time is over, Pudha. අපි next week කතා කරමු ඊටු ටික.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I think that's clear for you.
Okay, sir.
Good.
Thank
So-
you sir. Goodbye sir. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you, sir. Have a
Oh,
nice
පොඩ්ඩක්
day,
ඉන්න
sir.
පොඩ්ඩක් ඉන්න. මේ මම goodbye කිව්වෙත් නේ. කට්ටිය කියලා යනවා ඕගාලා.
Sir, can
Okay,
you
so
decide?
have a nice evening. Goodbye to all of you. තෙරුවන්
Sir,
සරණයි.
can you decide?
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Have a nice day, sir. Thank
Thank
Take
you,
a
sir.
practice
Bye,
day.
sir.
Thank you sir.
Stay
Goodbye
safe.
sir. Have a nice day.
Have a nice
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye,
Say
sir.
sure.
Have a nice